Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode number 10 of our My Team F1 2020 career mode. And first thing we're doing right now is we're just sorting out some of these events and these activities we can do in between the race. So we're going to put the funded team event, we're going to put simulator training to improve him, to improve De Vries at the moment. We're going to go for sponsor advertisement, and that's what we're going to roll with. Fingers crossed we can do just enough to get ourselves up the grid where we want to be. Maybe 10th to aim in for here. I'm not the best around this circuit, but I'll try my very, very best to get everything out of the car I can. Good run through there. Onto the pit straight to start our flying lap. Nice narrow line through there. Little bit of a corner cut, but you can get away with that through there in qualifying. Lost a lot of time through this corner. Try and keep on the throttle as much as possible. We had to edge off more than probably the Mercedes or the Ferrari would have to do through there. Because the downforce in his car just isn't there. Let's just try and put in a little bit of a competitive lap. That's all we're aiming for, guys. Just some sort of competitive lap. On the acceleration, nice and early. Get the car straight. On the DRS. Where are we going to be? We're going to be third. Okay. That's a lap I didn't think we'd do. I'm just staying on it for a minute now. We're going to back off. We're going to back off. Checking everything's on the highest band it could be on, and it is. Good braking through there. Run as much curb as possible. Use as much of the track as you're actually allowed. I've made a bit of a mistake. I know we can make time through here. Try and get on the throttle. Purple first sector though, guys. Much better through there. We used a little bit more of the track than we're really allowed to. Try and get on the throttles nice and early. Still gaining time. What are we looking like for the second sector? Green, but we're up. We're definitely up. We're doing well. Just edge the car through there. Still up on our personal best. Still gaining time on our personal best as well. The track must have improved. 1.3 seconds up now. Near enough. Just let the car run through here. A little bit of feathered throttle. Turn through the final corner, get the car as straight as possible, as early as possible, on the DRS, which didn't open. But we're going to be 1.4 seconds faster. Where's that going to put us? P5. Really good lap for us.
Let's review our top three today. Leclerc, Bottas and Sebastian Vettel. With qualifying wrapped up, we now have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
We've managed to get ourselves P6 on the grid. That is unbelievable around a track I'm not really that keen on. We're 3 seconds faster than our teammate. That is an unbelievable lap. Let's go and see if we can better that in the race and actually get some points.
Here we are once more at the Le Castellet circuit for another round of this year's Formula One World Championship. Renault took their first French Grand Prix win all the way back in the inaugural race in 1906, but it was another 73 years before they could take their second. So they'll be pushing hard to delight the local fans here today. 6 lefts and 9 rights give us a total of 15 corners here at the circuit Paul Ricard, and a lap covers an overall distance of 3.6 miles. Average speeds will be somewhere in the region of 142 miles per hour, and they'll be maxing out on the Mistral straight at around 205 miles per hour. Alongside me to discuss all the action today is Anthony Davidson. Thanks for joining us, Ant, and tell me, you were down in the pit lane earlier. How do you think the track conditions are today?
Well, the surface looks clean enough, but I'm a little bit worried about the track temperature. It's pretty cool out there, which could give some teams difficulties when it comes to keeping their tyres in the right operating window. The cars out there that work their tyres hard and really put a lot of energy through them, they'll be the ones that are better off.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Hamilton, Max Verstappen, Buchan, Albon, Stroll, Sainz, and Sergio Perez. Ocon, Ricciardo, Pierre Gasly, and Kvyat. Norris, Magnussen, Romain Grosjean, and Kimi Raikkonen. Giovinazzi, Russell, De Vries, and Nicholas Latifi. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the
It's on the grid. Lights out and away we go for the French Grand Prix around the Paul Ricard circuit. We've got someone on the inside of us. We've got absolutely nowhere to go. We had to back out there. Albon was on the inside of us, giving us absolutely no room. You can hear them struggling to get any sort of firm traction on the circuit. Right up behind them still after the first lap, which is quite impressive to be fair. And we might be making a move on Albon here. Rich Mix, ERS, Slipstream. He's trying to run us off the track. But we are going to make the move down the inside. But he comes back at us after a little wiggle through the next part. We're back on the ERS again. We're holding it around the outside. And that is a beautiful overtake. Back into P6 where we started the race. ERS, Rich Mix, try and get away from Albon on the straight. We know that Red Bull Honda does not have as much straight line speed as us. Albon's going to come at us down this straight. We're in Rich. Not a lot we can do. We're going to go to the inside, let him have the outside line. Just outbrake him, break it a hell of a lot later, and get the position back. It's going to be a long race, guys. We haven't got the pace at all around here. Someone's got a problem. Safety car is what we can hope for right now. We're diving the pit straight away. Kvyat is out. Kvyat is out. And here he is. It looks like it's just an engine blowout for Kvyat. He just lost all power and his engine just gave up on it. Albon's trying to go around the outside of us. It's a very nice overtake, to be fair, from Alex Albon. The downforce on that Red Bull has just helped him just drive around the outside of us. To the pits we come. Not a bad entry, to be honest with you. Very narrow pit lane. And that says how much pace difference it is between the Ferraris and the Mercedes to us right now. They've just pitted and come out already before we stopped. Come on. Lovely. We gained a bit of time as well. Gained a little bit of time on Sainz. out on P17. We're on the hards, we're going to the end. Sainz is on the mediums. Interesting. With the undercut. I hope so anyway. There's a few people in the pit lane. Where are we going to come out? Oh, we've absolutely done Albon, you know. We're miles ahead of Albon. Somebody else in the pits. Latifi's in and Giovinazzi's in. So that's 2 more places gained. Back into P6. We're in overtake. We're in Rich. Ricciardo is coming in the Renault. He's gone past us, but we're going to try and outbrake him instantly with the instant fight back. And we do get him as well. We stay in front. Ricciardo's coming. We run wide. He will have a look. Get on the ERS, nice and early, straighten the car before Ricciardo, and we will get away on the straight. Lovely work. Keep them behind us for now. Down the most dangerous part of the circuit, where they could just stream past you. The ERS saved us. Albon's coming at Ricciardo now, that might save us. Or he might even have a go at us. No. Albon and Sainz have got Ricciardo. As Leclerc wins the French Grand Prix, the driver from Monaco has won the French Grand Prix. We're just cruising around these final 2 corners now, making sure we do nothing stupid. We just got rammed by Albon. But we're going to hold on. Get a P6 at a circuit we're not overly keen on. I'll take it.
That is no stranger to the podium, taking their place on top.
Leclerc wins, Verstappen second, and Hamilton in third.
Let's have a quick look at how the driver standings have changed. Today's performance means Max Verstappen now owns the top spot in the Drivers' Championship. Let's focus on the driver of the day, Anthony Davidson. Who do you pick?
Charles Leclerc showed exactly how to manage yourself out on the track today. He was almost flawless out there. Incredible stuff. I know that's at odds with the official decision, but I think they deserve some recognition on a day where both of these drivers are at the top of their game.
It's time to check out the Constructors' standings. Our championship leaders retain their position, but their lead is shrinking. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
Right, let's go and advance into the Austrian Grand Prix, guys. First thing we need to do, guys, is get a new sponsor on the car, because pay night has run out. Let's just have a look at what interests us, and I'll let you know. Do you know what, guys? We're going to go with a Volo, because you beat your rival during a race. And it's pretty easy for us to beat Ocon 90% of the time. So I'm sure that'll work. We'll go with that one. And let's go and add it to the car. On the wing, a Volo. It's our new sponsor. So, let's go and get into the Austrian Grand Prix. Now, this is a circuit I really enjoy, guys. I'm looking forward to this Grand Prix. I'm hoping the car behaves around here because I like this circuit a lot. Like, I expected to get points in Canada. I expected a podium, to be honest with you, in Canada, but it didn't quite work out because the car's not quite got the ability. But I'm the same around here. I expect a good result. Not a bad start to the flying lap as well. We had a little bit of a off there just before starting the lap, which would have cost our speed down the main straight. But other than that, it's been quite a smooth lap so far. Really good exit around on turn 3. Now, turn 4 is normally where our problems down this hill. I always outbrake myself and go slightly wide. But got it right this time. Bit too much, just to add to the fact this lap's not been very clean at all. And we go up to P3 for now with a 105.3. We're going to back off and set another lap later in the session. Know how scruffy that lap actually was. We can definitely improve. Already going better now. Great exit on the DRS. Okay, apparently it wasn't as clean as it was last time. On the power nice and early. DRS open. Gaining time on our best lap. Brake hard, brake hard, brake hard. Good exit. That is a brilliant last few corners. On the DRS. Where's it going to put us? Puts us up to P5.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race.
So P6 on the grid. It's not bad, you know.
So we'll be front. Good afternoon and welcome to Spielberg and to a circuit that in one form or another has held every Austrian Grand Prix in the championship, except the very first back in 1964. It was at this race that John Watson lost a bet and his beard when he took Team Penske's only F1 victory in 1976. If anything, the stakes are even higher today, with 25 points available for victory and a crucial advantage in the championship fight. It's one of the shortest laps on the calendar today then, with 7 rights and just 3 lefts, making up the 10 corners of this high-speed circuit. Turn 2 is barely a corner at all. They'll be flat out through there, a left-hand kink into the uphill braking zone of Turn 3. Turns 1, 3 and 4 are all potential opportunities to overtake. Now, Anthony Davidson, I wonder, might we be in for some early pit stops today from the midfield teams, all trying to put some pressure on or disrupting things for the leaders up front?
If you're in the middle of the pack, you know, you got your own race to run, I don't think they're going to be thinking about causing trouble up front. However, closer to the head of the pack, don't be surprised to see some split strategies. If you're running second and third, for example, bringing one car in for an undercut while leaving the other one out there longer can put a lot of pressure on the leader and maybe force them into an error.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Bottas, Sebastian Vettel, Buchan, Sainz, Norris, Stroll, and Alexander Albon, Ricciardo, Kvyat, Sergio Perez, and Gasly, Raikkonen, Ocon, Antonio Giovinazzi, and Nick de Vries. Magnussen, Russell, Latifi, and Romain Grosjean sits at the back of the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
So it's going to be an easy one to stop, soft to medium. Let's get into this, guys. From P6 on the grid. 5 red lights. And away we go! Here in Austria. What a start this is. We're alongside a couple cars already. We've got a little bit of damage to the front wing, which we could not stop ourselves. But it's a very, very good start to the race. We've got our ERS activated. Rich mix. Very good start. I'm very, very happy with that. P3. We'll see what this damaged front wing's like. If it's really bad, we'll change it at the pit stop. If it's barely noticeable, we'll just leave it. Bottas going down the inside of us. We're just trying to hang it around the outside. Cutback move on Bottas there. Lovely. Back into P3. Effective through there. I could feel that straight away. But a good lap there for us. Bit of a slide through there. Very aggressive defending from us. We're not giving up this position that easily. Rich, ERS, off the corner as quick as possible, and we defend the position for now. Safety car, come on. Come on. Bring out a safety car, that'd be perfect. Leclerc has packed up. Charles Leclerc has packed up. His car has just given up on him. Repair the front wing now, why not? In the slipstream, Rich Mix. Apparently the Williams is much faster than us. We're going to try and go make a move on Latifi as quick as possible. This is ruining our race. Being stuck behind the Williams pair is ruining our race, guys. Making a move on Latifi. Please say I haven't just broken my wing. Good. What's Russell doing here? George Russell, get out the way! Slipstream, ERS, DRS. Make that move. Come out the pits just behind... Oh, just in front of Vettel, to be fair. We're alongside Sebastian Vettel. Gonna make that move. We're trying to make a move on Vettel. Gonna go around the outside if we can. And we make it stick. We stay in front of Seb for now. Even with repairing the front wing. Imagine how much further up the road would have been if we didn't repair the front wing, but we'd have also missed a chance there. Because it's virtual safety cars, so why shouldn't we have done? Good through there. De Vries is in the pits. Come on. We're in front of Verstappen still, I believe. Or was that Albon? One of them's just come out of the pits and we're in front of them. P2! We're in P2, guys! Sebastian Vettel's just made an overtake on us, but we're going to come straight back at him. Lovely overtake back on Seb. We get the DRS as well. We remain in P2. Why does it do that through there? It's never done it on any other game. So on our final lap of the race, guys. Keep it on the track for 10 corners and we're going to get a podium. Our first F1 podium. Could be, we might even lose it, to be honest. We've got Albon, Vettel and I don't know who the other car is right behind us. We've been defending, keeping the same distance for lap upon lap upon lap. Catching Hamilton, then making a mistake. Then catching Hamilton again. So if we didn't make mistakes, we could have probably won this race. We could have possibly caught up. But understeering through here. Come on. Hold it through here. Brilliant through that corner. Albon is coming at us though. We're not going to defend too hard. P2! We've got our first F1 podium ever! Second place, get in there! Unbelievable to come second place here with a car that's not quite ready. We don't get driver of the day, which is beyond me. But we get P2!
That's it then for another spectacular Grand Prix here at Austria. And a truly magnificent drive to hang on and take the win. So Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
What a result! You can see us there spraying the champagne, looking happy with ourselves. We've done amazingly to get that P2 today.
Let's see how the driver standings have changed. Lewis Hamilton takes the lead of the Drivers' Championship. Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
It's an interesting one today. On balance, I think I have to call out Alexander Albon. A really solid drive from him today, and one that he and his team should be proud of.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, Renault move up the table with another strong performance this weekend. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. Did you struggle to get through all that traffic today? Everything went your way today. It looked like you had a really good strategy for the race. We all underestimated you, didn't we? Do you have any comments about the collisions? Great. Well, that's everything.
But guys, this is where we'll be leaving it today. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you are new around here, please subscribe for some more. If you enjoyed this, leave a like. And I've been Chris12LFC, and I will see you later.